Yes, sir. I'm rolling in I'm not from. I'm rolling in I'm not from. Yes, sir. Yama, I'm rolling in I'm not from. I get the man. Say, and I'm so. Yama, Papi, Akaba. I go for my rest. I'm going to go. What's up? That's what. The problem at the top is here. So they kind of that's it. It's about money pass. So money back pass and money. Na chame. Sa money pass ni ka yama na papa. The say na na papa.
Also, my Brony Serpent to Grandpa Uchebia, the bomb what they don't know the baby at the canning level. 2 vote massy of the massy.
What's up, Thomas? Between one penny and what? Say the good point. Yes, I'm 100. Yes, I'm 100. Say the Irasian. Also, my penny do hand more. Amanya Panso, the Bresu. Snap, pen to me, you know. Back label, pen to me, you know. You are so man of Papa. Now, Sebe, Yade Rasi. Now, so my beard do hey. It was another say, big a crabaka. Smart Sebe, the Dedu Ham. A man of Pine also that chose Sebe Santa Miami. It was it.
Omo Penisi, the Kwanda. So that's it. Edikai. So who is that? Tukuma. Edikai no one is what the massy.
The way there. The help by money. Naya chance, no be my din. No penny 7 months or so. Come as a mountain. That's it. Just a little mass.
That's it, bro. This is the official delegation. Obviously, you're still Otumfour safety 2. The second. Yes, sir, Mahama and Yedi. I go for money now. What jumps in now and not from. I say, and I'm paying John Dramani Mahama. And here, a Babacasa.
I feel over. Mama, they got a call. Ghana, I can say, I'm Mamlan Casanca somebody. But who cares? What's the Mama?
Yama, aha, Igadi. Say, Ada. The Baba Hene Nana Adusei Achirwam first. Russia is Excellency the President of the Republic.
Aha, abedi adamaye. Sanse enche. Amanfi John Dramani Mahama. Eni ebedi komo kakra ewo ha. And he's here to celebrate Akwasid33 with us, together with a huge delegation, which include the chairman of the NEC, Honorable Councillor Aseibu Amanfi, the Shanti Regional Chairman, Chairman Augustus Nanakasi, and the Shanti Regional Minister of President, Dr. Frank Oheneba. Indeed, he came along with Professor Joshua Aladi. This is Baffour Kyei, former Attorney General. The business lawyer, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, COP retired, Nathan Kukuban, the Director of Operations, and the presidency. We have the Honorable MP4, Asumasi Honorable Muntaka Mohammed, I like that. We also have the Deputy Defense Minister, former Deputy Defense Minister, Honorable Kwarteng, and the former mayor of the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, Honorable Kojo Bonsu. We also have Dr. Samuel Sapon, former regional minister, former mayor, all here in Ashanti region. The first regional chairman of the NEC Council of Elders, Mr. Aseibu is also here. My good friend and brother, Kim Zuma. Thank you for your service and your dedication to the South. Indeed, all the 7 MPs of the National Democratic Congress in Ashanti are here represented, especially Honorable Muhammad MP for Half South East, and Honorable Abdul Salam MP for New Edubiasi. We have Honorable Joseph Azuma, the MP for Adansi Akwasid33, and all the 7 MPs of the NEC in that historic elections that happened on the 7th of December 2024. Any more from now, His Excellency the President of the Republic, who is speaking to us. As I welcome Dr. William Atawusu, an entrepreneur, a businessman, and a staunch member of the NDC. And I welcome the Canadian High Commission to Ghana, His Excellency Mariam Montrat is also a special guest, and a special guest to His Majesty Otumfour II. Her Excellency Mariam Montrat, the Canadian High Commissioner to Ghana. Your Majesty, Nananam, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the President of the Republic, the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, the nation's builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Your Royal Majesty, Otumfour II, the second King of the Asante Kingdom, our chiefs and elders, our queen mothers, members of Parliament, ministers of state present, political party representatives.
Yes, we are here.
I faithful fraud, every week. Into Miss Rese, a bushra, Emma Otumfour Nyekese, na Asante Manso, and Nyekese, na Yenya and Koso. This Akwasid33 being the first for the year, it's also the first after the momentous inauguration ceremony that was held at the Black Star Square recently, that saw power transferred smoothly from one outgoing political party to another. It is not by accident that this inaugural ceremony was very well attended by Ghanaians of all walks of life, and also by many heads of states from across Africa and other parts of the world, and also heads of international diplomatic missions. This smooth transfer of power from the MPP administration to the new NDC administration was acclaimed by the whole world, and it has cemented the credentials of our dear nation Ghana as the beacon and model of democracy, not only in Africa, but in the rest of the world. We must be proud as a nation of the acclaim that we have received, and we must work arduously to defend the peace and progress of our nation. Our democracy might not be perfect, but I believe that in the last 32 years, we have proved to the world that we're willing to work to create a perfect democracy for our country. Your Royal Majesty, our nation, Ghana, is facing a dire economic crisis. While this is not the first time that we have been in such a crisis, this particular crisis, characterized by a high rate of inflation, macroeconomic instability, a depreciating currency, and above all, a debt default which has shut us out of the international credit market, is a more daunting challenge than we have ever experienced in our history. The Royal Majesty, as President between 2013 and 2017, we faced macroeconomic instability. And I remember that at the time, some of the times we had obstacles in our way of bringing stability to our economy and restoring economic growth. I had the privilege of calling on you to use your influence and diplomacy to smoothen the path so that it could open up the path towards prosperity and progress. And at the time, anytime I called on you, you did not hesitate. And I wish to thank you for the cooperation that I enjoyed with you at that time, and to publicly acclaim and acknowledge that some of the economic progress that we achieved in that period was due to the work that you did. Your Royal Majesty, as we have inherited a difficult economic situation, I'll be calling on you again from time to time. And I know that when I call on you, you will not hesitate, so that we can work together to put our nation Ghana back on its feet. Your Royal Majesty, when I was President, you and I worked on several projects here, not only in Kumasi, but in your kingdom, Asante. I remember we worked together on the KJTR market. We worked together on the Kumasi International Airport. We worked together to build many schools, which we call the E-blocks, in several areas of the kingdom. We worked together to expand access to healthcare by building hospitals, some of which we did not complete. We worked together to improve the road network in the whole of the Ashanti region using the Cocoa Roads program. We also extended electricity to many communities in Ashanti and also provided clean drinking water for many communities. Your Royal Majesty, lately I have heard you complain about the lack of development in the Ashanti region. And rightly so, because as you have said, Ashanti region is the second most populous region in the whole of Ghana, and Kumasi is the second largest city. And as you rightly noted, in every country, the second largest city is equipped and developed almost as close as the first city. Because in the event of crisis or invasion or war, government must be able to retreat to another city where it can function in order to safeguard the country. And so I agree with you. That the development of Kumasi as the second largest city is something that we must take seriously. And I pledge that I'm going to work with you so that we can achieve this. There are many projects that have been left uncompleted. The Sewua Hospital is not operational because there's no electricity, there's no water, and the road to the hospital has not been constructed. I wish to assure you that we will tackle it immediately. And make sure that we can open the doors of that hospital so that it will ease the pressure on Otumfour. We need to move some of the patients from Otumfour to Sewua so that we can empty the infrastructure in Otumfour and do the renovations that are necessary. It is difficult to do the renovations of Otumfour when the hospital is working at full capacity. And so, Nana, I assure you that we will work together on that. During my administration, we decided that there was a need for a second military hospital. The importance of military hospitals is that they are emergency hospitals that provide health care at all times to the public. And so there are cases where we have had misunderstandings with our doctors and nurses when there has been a strike and the public hospitals are closed. The military hospitals always remain open as emergency hospitals. And that is why we decided to build the second military hospital here in Asantemai in Afari. It was in an advanced stage of completion, but unfortunately, it has been abandoned, and for 8 years now, it has not been completed. I assure you, we're going to accelerate work on the second military hospital in Afari and open its doors so that it can serve the people of Asantemai. Your Royal Majesty, I want to take this opportunity to thank the people of Ghana for the confidence reposed in me and the NDC in electing us to government. I know that your expectations are very high, and I know that the challenge that we face are very daunting, but I can assure you that we will do our best and will work our hardest to be able to overcome these challenges and make Ghana a better place for our children and our grandchildren. Your Royal Majesty, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to use this opportunity to thank Asantemai. Many might not consider this the stronghold of my party, but in this election, I believe that the confidence and the votes that Ashanti region gave us contributed to the overwhelming victory that I scored. And so I can assure you that you can count on me, and that when we are sharing the national cake, I'll make sure that Ashanti region gets its fair share. Your Royal Majesty, on this occasion, I wish you good health, I wish you long life, I wish your kingdom, Asante Kingdom, progress, and may the good Lord continue to bless our homeland Ghana and make it great and strong. Thank you very much. God bless
you. The President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in that profound statement about fulfilling promise and a remark of unity and peace. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you for your assurance, and we thank you for your message of hope. The nation's builder, Ajumara, Ghana leaders all, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Ghana, Amanfi, when we have for His Excellency John Dramani, and Ade nani sama atudano. Edikano omayura. Ada toche omantiuka. Ose unyankumpong. Nishra awadeng patente adi amano. Ose kanena na wanano edi tahon. Bibia ni na obenwa. Bibia na zantopa na yura. Etumo adamo. That's all. Say no near the canal. We got a local enemy. I say canal. Every academia. You buy Ebano. When you ready to down. Now, proper would carry you train. I can use Marseille International Airport. And also, on a game ready to down. I can't be your own one. Not so, oh, yeah. Never heard more. Akamukakra, I would say, Santamai, say, Obasain, I am Abua, Nania, Obaya, Ebia, when you rabidi, Ambasania, Apostle, Ebine, I am Sabia. So we are at the piano, and then actually, yeah. Ababua, Ama, it was soon as I got one to perform. I said, I Sabia, Military Hospital. And also, and so thank you very much, of our Bosi and Ponsa. We have here the Apostolic Nuncio to Ghana, the Pope's representative to Ghana, His Excellency Most Reverend Julian Kabori, and is here to represent the Pope Francis, the Pontiff of the Roman Catholic Church. Walking elegantly on the red carpet is Dr. Kweku Otin, President of Angel Group of Companies, who has already paid the homage to His Majesty Otumfour II, and now on his way to pay homage and exchange courtesies with the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Dr. Kweku Otin is the President of Angel Group, the founder and the CEO of Angel Group. Once again, we welcome the Canadian High Commissioner, His Excellency Maria Montrat, who is also here to celebrate Akwasid33 with us. She is a special guest of honor of this auspicious celebration on this 19th day of January 2025, marking first Akwasid33 of the year. We welcome the Asantama Council of North America, ACONA, and their donation to heal governorship projects.
Hello, family. So, Simaba said, Illumina, Nama Pohre, the Sibre, Civil Subija, Uranai, now Kabikakra. See, you be my best, my best.
We recognize the presence of Dr. Caesar, who has been frequent here, and who have been serving the kingdom with diligence. Dr. Caesar, we thank you. As I introduce to you products from Budukwan Food and Beverages. Budukwan Food and Beverages. I don't know if I'm getting in, sir. I've been so company kɛseɛ a yɛyɛ fruits yɛyɛ mango mango neɛ ɛyɛ ankaa a company edi budu kwan na ɛnɛ ɛbaa yɛyɛ bi anonom nti wotutu wani na sɛ ebi sɔn nsa na wode aseda ne nyinaa ɛba ɔpem so. Now the red carpet to pay homage to His Majesty is the daughters of glorious Jesus, the evergreen daughters of glorious Jesus.
Yes, they are around.
They have been singing to the King since 1999.
Wow.
And we thank you, daughters of glorious Jesus.
Amen. So, good day, Capra. And that's a great civil suit. I'm not from any good day, and that's a Capra.
Your Excellency, the President, and now I'm going to add an adjective. Our Excellency, the precious Excellency, in the name and on behalf of our Majesty, illustrious Majesty, I welcome you to the great kingdom of Asante. Otumfour, those children here and know that today's visit constitutes the first that is made to our kingdom after becoming, by the enabling constitution of Mother Ghana, our precious President of Mother Ghana. This momentous occasion, we would like you, please, to remember always that all the undertakings and the promises that you've made over the air, off the record, in quiet tete-a-tete, in quiet chambers, on friendly lines, please, in the name of Otumfour, publicly now, I implore you to fulfill all your promises to us in the great Ashanti Kingdom. And we have trust in you, absolute trust in you, that you shall not let us down. All the ongoing developmental projects within the kingdom, not only in Kumasi, but spread over the rest of the kingdom, like your own brother's kingdom, Mahama. You will let us down. You will be able to stress and encourage your respective ministers. You are engaging at the moment. What we know is that you are streamlining the number of the ministers, ministerial posts you are creating. But we trust that those who matter and whose schedule of duty devolve in developmental projects, you should always remind them that Asante should be number one, because now you are our precious President of Mother Ghana. So once again, time is fast spent. You've had a lot of engagements.
And now, from here, Otumfour has just beckoned to me on the quiet that some sumptuous lunch is waiting for you behind us over there. So I won't drag on. I thank you. But lastly, please, we welcome you belatedly, and we appreciate your presence over here. Thank you, sir, and our precious president, you dutifully welcome, sir. Thank you.
Aseibu Amanfi II, the Mahama of Asante Mapo. Thank you, Dasabra. And I like the part that says, sumptuous lunch is waiting.
Biara mese obeba na ira no benya transe no to mu nyina mo wase na bibia kama ene da na so kura to mo se na so na ira se mo wi no pe se ma pe wi no tan ko fi pe na no nyina ba ho obia ba transe no benya transe na so bia de se no bia e wona ba fe and was so far.
There's a royal banquet waiting for Dananam, and indeed, a royal banquet in honor of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I like that part that says, sumptuous. We shall be waiting, wining and dining with true great personalities. His Majesty Otumfour II and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. If you're part, or if you should be part, you should count your blessings and name them one by one. Once again, I express my appreciation to Nana Ajiban Prempe, Ambassador Ashimorton, former CEO of Millennium Excellence Awards in Relation. His Majesty will greet all the Kararochis and all the traditional leaders, including His Excellency the President of the Republic, as we all wait. A sumptuous meal. Wow, yummy, yummy. Flamboyant daughters of glorious Jesus. Evergreen daughters of glorious Jesus. They have been in the gospel industry for well over decades. They sing like angels, the daughters of glorious Jesus. Cynthia, Edna, Monica, the bond is great. We thank you, the Canadian High Commissioner to Ghana, the Excellency Maria Montrose, and the Apostolic Purpose. Together with Reverend Gillian Kamuru. First time I've seen
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, thank you for your gracious presence here. The Chairman of the NDC, Honorable Johnson Aseibu Amanfi, the Regional Chairman Akwasid, the General Minister Designate, Dr. Franco Fosine, the Shatarina Minister Designate, Dr. Frank
Давай свою камеру. Пошли короли.
Thank you so much, Mr. Andy Okra, Mr. Kwame Awadako, the man with many accolades, the MP for Aswasi, Honorable Mohamed. Thank you. Director of Operations of the Presidency, thank you. Honorable Pedro Bolsu, Dr. Samuel. Our gracious mother, Honorable Betty Idris, our gracious father, Dr. Joshua. He does say every doctor, why every prophesy is a doctor. This has been our president for the year. The first president for the year 2025. The last president for the year will be on the 21st of December 2025. And in between, we have 8 presidents to be celebrated here at the Marshall Palace. So in this year, we have 9 Akwasid33s in the year 2025, which we have celebrated the first one. So we are left with 8. We need the last one to be on the 21st of December. That'll also be the Atlantis.
so fie mo yɛde akɔyɛ busua mo yɛde akɔyɛ ahenie ɛne ahema di mo ɛti ɛyɛ abotrɛ sɛdeɛ kwa mekaeɛ no adeɛ yɛ nkono afie mo adeɛ no nso deɛ ɛtɔ so nkono biara yɛ adeɛ kɛse ɛti sɛdeɛ ahyɛ sɛ yɛ kɔkɔɔ no saa da biara so yɛnim sɛ nanamada no ɔno bɛgyina yɛkyeɛ ma ɛno nso